This video is on how to find the resistor value from the color codes on the resistor. For example, let us look at this resistor. You can see there are colors on the resistor, and these colors can be used to find the resistance of the resistor. So the resistance of this resistor is 47 kilo ohm. In order to find the resistor value from the color strips, you need to know the numbers associated with each color. We can see here that it is a standard. Each color has a number associated with it. A black means 0, a brown means 1, a red means 2, so on and so forth. There are many ways of remembering how the colors are related to the numbers, and I'll give you an example of one of the ways of remembering it. If you look at the statement, B.B. Roy of Great Britain had a very good wife. So the letters which are in capital are the numbers of the color, and we can just number them. So it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we know the numbers associated with each color. After knowing the numbers associated with each color, let us take a look at some examples of how we can use that to find the resistance of the resistor. Let us look at this example, which is a 4-band code colored resistor, and then we look at a 5-band code. So in 4-band code, it means there are 4 colors. In order to reduce the resistor value, we start from left, and the rightmost is the one which is used for tolerance. Okay, this is the tolerance. So you start with from the left. So it's yellow. Yellow is 4. So we write the number 4. The next color is a violet. So it's 7. The next color is the multiplier. So it's orange. So it has 3 zeros. And the last one is for tolerance, which is gold, so it's plus minus 5%. Alright, let us look at a 5-band code. The first color is green, so it is 5. The next color is brown, so it's a 1. The next color is a black, so it's a 0. And the second last is the multiplier. It is a red, so there are 2 zeros. And the last one is the tolerance, which is brown, so the tolerance is plus minus 1%. So you always start with the left and make sure that you keep the tolerance on the right. How do you know if this is the color strip for tolerance? Because of the gap. You see that these are closely gapped, but this one has a big gap between them. Similarly, over here, all of them are they are very close to each other, whereas the tolerance one is always a little bit far from the rest of the color strips. We have seen how to deduce the resistor value from the color codes. We have seen it for a 4-band. We have seen for a 5-band. Sometimes it can be 6-band. So we follow the same procedure where we start from the left and we go towards the right. The right being the tolerance color strip, and the second last is always the multiplier. So the first one is the first digit, the second one is the second digit, the third one would be the third digit, and the fourth one would be the multiplier, and the last one would be tolerance. You still have one more color strip, and that is for temperature coefficient. After understanding all the color codes and how to get the resistor value from the color codes, let us do some example. I'll do the first one and you're expected to do the rest on your own. So the first color, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-band color. Alright, so we start from the left, the tolerance being on the right side. So the first color is violet, so violet is 7. The next color is green, so it is digit. The third color is black, so it is 0. The second last would be the multiplier. It's an orange, so that means there should be 3 zeros. The last one is a brown, which is the tolerance, and which would be plus minus 1%. So in other words, this is 750 kilo ohm plus minus 1%. So we have seen that how we can use the color strips on the resistor to find this value. Over here in this value, this one is called as the nominal value, and this is obviously tolerance. What does this imply? It implies that the manufacturer confirms that the resistor value would be 750 kilo ohm minus 1% of 750 kilo ohm. It will be in between, this is the minimum, till the maximum, which is 750 kilo ohm plus 1% of 750 kilo ohm. So when you do the math, you get it to be around 742.5 kilo ohm, which is the minimum, and the maximum is 757.5 kilo ohm. So what happens is the manufacturer, using the color strips and the tolerance, is telling you that the resistance of the resistor would be between 742.5 kilo ohm minimum till 757.5 kilo ohm. So it will not be less than this, it will not be more than this. Once we measure the resistance of a resistor practically using multimeter, this will be more clear.